Hi, I'm Todd Heitkamp, the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, this past week we had the heat, and then we had the wind, and then we had some storms late in the week on Friday, and that kind of messed with the fishing around the area. But the weekend, behind that front, we had some cooler temperatures, and that's the big story right now, is those water temperatures are definitely cooling over the past week, and then fishing will only get better from here on out. Especially when it comes to the panfish bite. But again, I think all around, the walleye and the panfish bite should be improving over the next week or so. As far as the reports that we received in this past week, the walleye bite has definitely slowed across the area, mainly due to the heat and also the number of fishermen going out. But lakes up in the northeastern part of the state that produced walleyes included Bitter, Wabae, Big Stone, Goose, Pickerel, Opitz, as well as a few at Indian Springs. And then down the southeastern part of the state, lakes included Dry, Thompson, Sinai, a few at Ponset, and also a few at 81 Ponds, Madison, Diamond, Island, and then also Twin. And remember, again, Twin is the trophy lake. And what have you guys been doing to catch those walleyes? A lot of snap jigging going on, especially in the lakes as well as some of the river. And a lot of other guys are pulling plugs, looking for those active fish, covering a lot more water. And then a few others are still using bottom bouncers and slow death with crawlers, and doing quite well with that presentation. As far as the panfish bite is concerned, again, it seems like it's getting better and better after each and every week. As far as the perch bite is concerned, lakes that produced perch this past week included Big Stone, Reed, Goose, Hazelton, Thompson, Dry, a few at Ponset, as well as a few at Diamond. And Diamond you have to sort quite a bit, as well as Madison. And then the crappie bite, again, just starting to get going again. But lakes that produced crappies this past week included Ponset, Thompson, Madison, as well as Pickerel. Now, what have you guys been doing to catch those panfish? Again, nothing that's any different than the last week. A lot of drop chain lures, including Pilkies and the Castmaster D chains have been working quite well. Then also, as far as the live bait is concerned, waxworms, small maggots, and then, small minnows, and then also maggots. In this version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk about perch fishing as well as ice fishing during the summertime. And yes, those two are related. And this is how. A lot of times this time of year, people will come to me and say that they need to buy all new tackle for the fall perch bite. And honestly, folks, if you don't have the type of tackle we're going to talk about, I'll be more than happy to sell you. We have it here at the store at all times. But if you ice fish, you probably already have a lot of the tackle that you could utilize during the fall perch bite, such as the drop chain lures or the tungsten jigs. Those are things that you will use this time of year for the perch. The second thing that you can do as far as ice fishing during the summertime is to use your ice fishing rods and reels. A lot of times people are looking for that sensitive tip, and that's what you can do. If you're jigging alongside the boat, you're ice fishing only in open water. So again, those sensitive rods that you use in the wintertime can also be utilized during the summertime. The third thing is using your electronics, your flasher. Yes, you may have a lot of fancy electronics on your boat already, but with the flasher, it's going to give you a little bit more instantaneous reading of what those fish are doing, especially up and down in that water column. So again, you can utilize that sonar by just dropping the transducer over the side of the boat and you're ice fishing, except without the ice. So again, you can utilize those three things to help you capitalize on the fall perch bite by doing a little ice fishing during the summertime. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to Todd@DakotaAngler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you of our social media feeds that we continually update throughout the entire year. Obviously, we have our website at DakotaAngler.com. It's a great way to stay up to date on all the latest sales and all the inventory that we have on hand here at the store. But also, if you want to stay up to date on some of the happenings here at Dakota Angler, check us out on the web, also Facebook, as well as Twitter, also Instagram, as well as Snapchat. All different mediums to stay up to date with the latest happenings here at the store. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week. And again, thanks for watching, and folks, stay healthy and stay safe.